You know, I'm taking pediatrics rotation right now in medical school. And one thing that I don't like about babies is they boo-boo a lot. Don't matter where they at. And just everywhere. They cry and they I know the parents hate that because they could be in church, could be at home, and it got me thinking about, do I ever want kids now after seeing these fucking babies boo-boo all the time? Now, what am I talking about? The parents got to hate this because they always have to clean this shit up. Middle of the night, get up, and it stinks. It stinks. Now, I'm going to stop farting and making the doo-doo sounds and go on with the damn show. I can understand babies boo-booing on themselves because why? Well, they can't change their own shit. They have no reason to change it because they can't change it. They're too young. But there are some people who are adults who are what I consider to be Boo Boo Brothas. Black men who just, everywhere they go, they shit everywhere and don't clean it up. And it stinks. Calypso, I'm getting ready to preach. Calypso, Oregon. Calypso, Oregon. I'm getting ready to preach. Y'all know people like this. There was somebody that I knew. Let's call him Little Charles, but it's not Little Charles this time. I'm going to use nigga names. Y'all know him a lot. Little Charles, okay, or somebody who looked like him, needed a job. Now, this brother that I knew had a real good reputation at this job we was working at. We had a really good job too. And his boy worked in the industry. And his boy put his neck out there for the guy to get a job. So the manager said, based off of who you are, I'm going to hire him with the same expectations that he will do at least some of the things that you're doing. He said, that's no problem. I'm going to make sure. Hired the dude. Within 6 months, that dude had gotten fired. What am I talking about? He was showing up late. He was doing all kind of other stuff. He didn't perform when he could have. And basically, if his friend wanted to recommend somebody else, they're going to say, hey man, look at who you brought in this time. You broke our trust by recommending this guy who did not pan out. And a lot of times I think of, as black men in America, a lot of us have fucked up our own relationships with each other because we have become the Boo Boo Brothers. Many of us as black men, let's be honest, brothers have looked out for one another sometime. At least one time or another. You got to be honest. Somebody, your friend, got a job. You got a brother a job. You put your neck out there for him. You helped him out. He was going through something. You looked out for him and you still did that. But the thing about it is, he took a shit on you. Just right there. Just took a dump on you. And now after that, you're thinking like, all right, I can't trust the next brother that I'm dealing with because look at this. He's not good for it. And even if you loan people money, for people who always, let's say, for example, we all been through this. Loan somebody some money. Nigga say he ain't gonna pay it back. Then he talking about, I'm gonna pay you. Nigga don't pay you. You ask for where the fuck my money at. I ain't got it. Go look on Instagram. Lo and behold, here's this nigga with $10,000 in his hand, flossing and shit. He owe you $50. Can't give it to you. You didn't buy new shoes in Las Vegas with all your money. That's showing that you don't care. Boo Boo Brothers. And then you don't think about what I'm about to say. What about the brothers who can and are willing to do right, and you close the door on the potential good brothers because somebody else then messed it up? What opportunities are you hurting or taking away from other good black men who actually need the help and are willing to, be respectful of the position? If you loan them some money, they'll pay you back. You mess it up for brothers with good intentions because it's so many Boo Boo Brothers. Boo Boo Brothers, it only takes what? How many times? Just one. Just one. Dealing with this Boo Boo Brother Negro. I'm telling you. And a lot of times you wonder why, as a group of men, when we're trying to get brothers together and do anything, whether that just be in black male spaces, if that one or two brother leave you with a dead taste in your mouth, because we already know that we suffer from some self-hate to a certain degree, automatically you start thinking about who? Man, this never happened with me with the white man. Whenever the white man said he's going to do this for me, he always do it. This don't happen with me with the Asian man. And it make you want to disconnect from your people because you feel like you are unappreciated. And then this is the door that opens for other groups to come in, other groups to take over your economy, all of this. But the Boo Boo Brother is going around trying to screw everybody, get his, because he's a selfish person. The Boo Boo Brother don't care about nobody but himself. He don't care who he hurts. He don't care what doors for black men he's closing. He don't care about none of that. All the stuff that he cares about is him, how he feels. I need it. I don't care about who has to have it. And he don't care about what he does. And then when it's too late and nobody wants to mess with him, he wants to get defensive. Man, niggas hating on me. I see it all the time, even on YouTube. Dudes who are supposed to be scam artists and con artists, stuff like that. Once people get tired of their shit, they blame everybody but who they should blame, which is themselves, for the bullshit that they have accomplished. And so this is what I'm saying. Black men got to stop being Boo Boo Brothers for some of those people. Because you don't know that you're really hurting other black men from being helped. And while you're thinking about yourself, what about the other brothers that need the help? Are we really having a conversation about our brothers that are in prison, that are locked up? I gotta be more dedicated to that group. Because they are our people. They are us. You see, and if they're not doing well, then that hurts our group. So we got to start thinking about, what about the black men in jail? How did they get there? Did any of us, was there somebody that we could have additionally helped out and gave a chance? Because when some of these brothers come out, they got a lot of talent. We have to start understanding as a group of men, we got to stop closing down opportunities. Because even here in Poland, a lot of Africans have a bad reputation, African men. Not the women, but the men. The men have a bad reputation. For things that they've done. Whether it's been some scams or not paying their bills or stuff like that. All it takes is for you to get that reputation once. And then if you got people doing it, then they judge your whole group. Then you make it bad for every black person who comes to the place. You make it bad for Africans. You make it bad for whoever else, any black person. And that goes to any black person. If you're African, you're making it bad for African Americans or vice versa. It works both ways. So you cannot be shitting on your group. And this is specifically for black men in America, ADOS brothers. You have to give a good representation of yourself. Because people automatically going to think you're not going to pay on time. You're not going to show these people that you can do these things. That's why a big group of people don't want to even market to our group. Look at this, even politically. They don't even want to come to black male spaces because, number one, we haven't created them. And number two, they think we ain't worth the fuck. Them brothers, man, they ain't got no money. Them brothers ain't going to vote. Go over to the women. Yeah. Because why? We got too many brothers that have been out there shitting in black male opportunities. And this is what happens. So the Boo Boo brothers got to stop shitting everywhere. If you're going to shit somewhere, clean it up. You start fixing your own shit and stop making everybody else come in and fix it. It's just almost as bad as when a woman gets with a man and she holding a relationship grudge on the last dude with you. Now, you don't like that. Why? Boo Boo brothers fucking it up everywhere they go. So I hope you got something out this. Peace out to the brothers. And again, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. Subscribe, hit the bell. Peace out.